Time for our light weights. We got a triple set of 285, which is pretty light. Max 355, so what's one rep? Easy peasy. I felt pretty damn light. So it's 285. Compared to 355, that's probably our lightest set. Probably gonna be a pretty good set. Just gotta fix the auto balance. Alright. It feels very light today, so this is our second set. We're doing 3 top sets and then we're gonna hop on to lower sets. All about that power. Actually very much lighter than our 355. This is like a cakewalk compared to 355. So muscles feel good though. They don't feel too exhausted today. The camera's a little closer though. I couldn't go farther back. I really do have to get like a 10 prime whenever I get a chance, or at least a. So the thing I'm working on right now is mostly keeping the bar down here. That's my first thing. Second thing is the breath, and then just kind of building upon that. So we're gonna go here, and then also position. You don't want to grab it like this. You want to kind of rest it on the bone. Those are 2 main things. Just the positioning that we're trying to get down more before we jump up to 400 pounds. So, I mean, 350, the only limit was our technique at that point. And also where we're faltering is probably at the top and middle portion of it, but not like the bottom part. So we gotta work on more spot presses, pause reps. This doesn't feel too bad. We're moving that thing quick. So I probably have to pause more down at that middle portion to kind of work on, because we're doing it too quick, we're not really working as efficiently. You want to keep that tension all the way to here, and then you want to pop that tension off, which is the main goal of the whole program, is tension. So, because if you drop it too fast, you tend to break on that sternum. So the difference between power building and powerlifting. I think one time I dropped it like at 220, just like right around here. So it was like, oh my, that's pretty crazy. So we'll rest probably like 2 minutes, and then we'll keep going for the sets. Doesn't feel too bad. I think my chest probably. So we're gonna work getting all of this workout done. It's a 2-hour workout, so we'll see what we do. We got some good music too. So I think let's work it out. Alright, let's go. Last set, and then we'll go to working. And working on getting wider too. Easy peasy. 2, 3, 5, 5. 255. It's gonna be 45 and 25. So we're almost there. Not too far off. A couple more weights. These are gonna feel super light. 45. So try to open up the aperture more. See if that gets us out. Easy peasy. Alright. Probably do 3 minutes for rest then. We're not too bad right now. We're pretty locked in. It's that bucked up shirt, man. I think gets you right in the mode. Pretty good. Watts feel pretty good too from yesterday. I don't think we did too bad yesterday, but we'll see. So we're gonna keep going at about 3 minutes of rest. I'm trying to figure out how we can zoom out the camera. So I'm testing now. This is going to be ISO 25,000. But I opened up the aperture to f9 to get a lot more detail. Hopefully that helps keep some of the background noise down. Our shutter speed is 160. I think for a call it's double your I forget the frame rate. So we're sitting at 30 frames. We got to double it. It's gonna be 60 frames per second. So, or 160 will be the lowest we can go. You probably go lower. No, you can't go lower. That would just mess up. You get like jittery. But we'll see. We have bench, incline bench. So on these I'm gonna focus on really just going down slow, keeping that full concentric, and then we're pushing out our body way more out here. So we're learning, well, I'm learning to stay wider for more power. So hence, I think John Hack is the one that doesn't go too wide. John Hack goes probably around like here. But I really want to learn to go as like wide as I can, so I can get the maximum amount of strength on my back. Also, I gotta learn to get into the bench. I'm doing it kind of backwards. I'm like coming in from behind. But realistically, I want to start from the front, push back, and then kind of just position into it. So you have that full contact of just your shoulder blades. Helps you with the power drive. So before we were here, this finger, now we're at this finger. So we're getting there. Slowly, mangles, full push all the way through. All right, next 4. Bow. Too low, we're too high on that one. Right about here. So we're a little too high up. So we're gonna get a little bit higher. I'm doing about 3 minutes between these sets, so we'll see. think it's too close. I'll probably put it, I feel like I have to put it like farther away. It's gonna be our third set of red squats. Squats inside of it. Tired. Yeah. I feel like we gotta come in. Last time we go too far away. That was pretty good. Then we have one more set. Double check how many sets we have left. Yeah, we got one more set. I'm gonna do some incline. I thought that was already our fourth set, but I guess not. Then we have one more set. And then we're gonna do our final one. Getting freaking hot, man. But we have one more set of this, and then we're gonna do our incline. I like incline. Like, I felt like that plus overhead, like the number one thing that builds this whole top portion. So we'll see. I'm a little tired right now too. I think that's the sucks about working on a night. Like, you're so tired from like your day working. This week coming at like 4 a.m. It's the first thing you do. So you're basically running on empty. Yeah, 5, 6. And then it's just pretty packed. There are a lot of people here. I don't know if I'm gonna do barbell raises or we're gonna do we can do probably the lateral machine. I like the lateral better just because it can do more weight. I don't even feel that badly tired, to be honest. Sleepy, but I'm not tired. Put a good song for the last set. Let's see. There we go. We got Dark Necessities. That's a good song. Alright, let's go. Last set. Alright. Let's do incline 150, I think. I was supposed to do as many, damn it. We'll just say 6. We could have done 2 more. So we'll do double incline. It's our incline. Pick the magnet last time. Incline 12 reps, so that's not too bad. At 155, 150. Now we can either do closer or wider. So we'll do wide. that thing's super light. Probably need to go up on that one. We do. Well, it should be at like 2 plates for that one. Because I felt way too light. And I still on mine. That was good. Easy peasy, 12 reps. And one more, I know we have 4 sets now. So that's gonna be a total of 50 reps. 12 and 12 and 12. So I'm gonna keep going. Probably lower to 180 maybe, just so we can not get tired. That felt good. It didn't feel heavy. I feel like there's some soreness here. Might have been from yesterday when we did the. So I gotta make sure today I cover my tracks and then work on the overall wrist. Because that's also very important. I think it was the first time I let the whole thing record. It's a lot easier than pausing, pressing, pausing, pressing. I feel like the battery's less enough that I can cut out whatever I don't need. And like the breaks and pauses and all that stuff. So, we'll see. I think we're still like at 50%. We'll change it like around. We'll change it once I have an extra battery. So it should last me 8 hours continuous. It says 4 continuous. But the screen and everything might be a little less. Kind of wrapped it up around that thing. All right, it's our 3rd set. Again, working to get wider. That was a good one. Next time we'll do less weight. I'm a little tired. But we're gonna be home sore and tired. So we'll get rest tomorrow. And we're gonna work on our deadlifts on Friday. Or is deadlifts? I think deadlifts are on Thursday. No, wait. Yeah, Thursday's deadlifts. So we have deadlifts, 405 by 1s, 360 for reps, barbell, leg press, lat pull down, leg curls, calf raises. Friday's workout is overhead, close grip bench, incline bench dumbbells, rear delts. That's okay. A couple minutes more. We have about 2 days of rest. I think it's enough time to get our chest recuperated. What I don't want to burn out is our lats for deadlifts. You guys probably hear me breathing like a crazy person. I still gotta do about like an hour. I want to do like at least a mile cardio. I really want to work just my overall cardiovascular health as well, not just pure lifting hard. Ooh, I felt that burn. Oh, damn. Probably had to be a little higher. I felt it a little too much on the front delts. All right, let's go do triceps. The cable machine's full. I don't think so. Got laterals, triceps. Let's keep off. We do like 20 of these.
Come back there. So making sure you transition. Come back. Push that bottom
I should probably record a vertical for this one. We're doing way too far away. Tired.
on the first part, second part, taking that time and blowing
That's 22. Oh, that's probably one of my favorite accessory exercises. I think we're too dark though. I wonder if we should just dice. So we have a total of 4 eggs to eat. I think that's too much though. No. Maybe 4 eggs. And then some toast. I need to get some egg whites. That's what I need. We have a bunch of eggs, so those gotta get eaten. So we have 70. We got 10 left here. What's after triceps? Lateral and pec deck. And even for lateral, you don't really have to do a lot of weight. You can focus on nice slow weight. For lateral, I probably like instead the pull-ups. Alright, so 10 done this area. Let's do some pandas. Let's work our upper. Take a hard foam before I break it. Got 60 reps. I think that's, I lost count, like 5, 10. All right, never, still have probably like 2 more. Whew, that wore me out. All you can do is single-handed. I prefer doing these over the lateral raises. You get like a better workout, upper and lower back for this one. So, especially when you bring it up, you're flexing the mid-back. So overall, it's a better workout. I get my 160. Still have 3 more sets. I don't know, I think we did 15 there. We got squats, or else I wouldn't even be doing that thing. I like those better, especially if you're doing it up. You can do it closer, work everything. If you go wider, you work everything in top. That is some rear presses. And get some bigger guns. But for this instance, we'll just say we did 25, 15. Let's have 2 more sets. 15, 15. I had to do 20 this set. So yeah. I was at 35, I still had to do 25. 15. 20. So I'm gonna finish in a rest. So 25, 35, 40, 15 left. Whew. Again, shoulders are on fire. I think for 60, I probably could have lowered the weight. I feel like we went overhead. I'm gonna do 60, and that way we're doing. It's probably nice to lower the weight. I would do. Yeah, we're gonna. But it feels good though. And I feel that freaking extreme burn on my delts. And it's not about like cutting this and stuff. Naturally that comes once we start toning down on protein intake, everything. You'll just see naturally your body will adapt. So right now we're pretty freaking big. So if I drop down to 200, I'll probably be way more defined. But I don't want to drop down in power. That's my main thing. I don't want to drop power. Because I don't want to go into next set freaking being weak. So I'm going to go hard on these sets. So make sure that I hit my goals. So I got 15 reps. Woo, 3 more. All right, what we got next? Pec deck. I'm gonna work some pec deck. It's been a while. I do 60. Where are we at? We're at 3. Oh wait, hold on. One. We're at 2. Lower. Let's do 200. We gotta do 60. So 200. Is that too low? Oh, that's too low. I feel like that's too low. It's pretty good. My wrists are super sore, maybe from the too much. My wrists, I gotta really stretch it out today. Make sure we get some nice deep stretchiness. We'll probably change the angle from up there. I don't think there's anybody there. I'm gonna go a little higher. I gotta go back more. On top of my level. You can't tell. Yeah, that'd be good. Sounds like a bench. I don't like these handles, they suck. Oh, I was like 20 down. I can feel my soreness kicking in. I haven't even done anything crazy. A little. Oh man. I did 60. Probably should start lower. Work our way up. I feel like we're pushing it. We're sore, tired, aching. At least I know where our upper threshold is. 285 for reps is pretty damn good. Whew. Gotta do at least 25 more here. Today we only want to do reverse tech. It'll be on Friday when we do overhead. We can do reverse. Like I'm still too low. I don't feel like we're at the right position. Literally got to be a little lower. I don't know, what do you guys think? Someone should watch my form, see how low it should be. Ah, it feels good though, to stretch. So, you don't want to mimic like your bench press. A little higher. That's right there. That was the hit. Yeah, my body's super sore today. So, we'll see. I didn't realize yesterday's workout was gonna like knock me out. We're supposed to be only at training max, so we shall see. What is this? I'm watching my phone. It's been about an hour. So we did 45, we need 15. Maybe the hardest 15 I ever did. Feels like it's pretty light, it's not that bad. Man, sore though. I still gotta do bicep curls, damn it. I'll probably do, yeah, we got bicep curls 60, so I'll probably do whatever we can to do 60. We could do hammer curls too. So we do 15. Do bicep curls. Gotta do 20, 60 reps. I'm going light. So it'll be 15. We can either do hammer curls. I gotta check if we do hammer curls on Thursday. No, so we could do hammer curls instead. So I think what we do was do the first 2 sets as regular bicep curl, and then we'll do the last sets as hammer curl. Got 10, 20, 10 is 30. So I got 10. So the last reps, do some hammer curl. We're gonna do, I think we still owe like 10 more reps. It's freaking crazy hard. Freaking sweating like crazy. But that's a good workout. So we're gonna finish the reps and then we'll go stretch. I want to do some hip movements before we do deadlifts on Thursday, but I don't know my quads. We'll do some, like probably light. Now we're gonna finish up with some hip movements for our deadlifts on Thursday. So, I'll probably do it light though. I'm not gonna go too crazy heavy. We'll do 155. Just to get our that 20. That's 25. We have one more set, 2 more sets. We'll see how much we can. It's always good to do hips. I think that's when we neglect hips the most as guys. We got a lot of time. I want to stretch out right now at 4. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
There you go. We'll do 2 more sets. We're too crazy. Probably way wider. Oh, I can't even do it today. That was so hard. I'm tired. Alright. We're done. Go stretch. Get some rest so we can do deadlifts on Thursday. Tomorrow's just a rest day. Probably be doing more job hunting. Whatever. I'm tired today. That was a good workout. Got a busy day tomorrow. So, peace. I'm tired.